People always said everything had a price. I believed that too until I met her. My name is Lina, and I worked at a high-end art gallery in the city, a place where champagne flowed freely and smiles were often bought, not felt. Wealthy collectors walked in with confident steps, believing money could open every door, including hearts. I had learned to keep my distance, to be polite but untouchable. Then one evening she walked in. Her name was Mara. She didn't wear designer labels or loud confidence. She wore silence like armor and curiosity like a secret. While others rushed toward the most expensive paintings, she stopped in front of a small, overlooked piece of colors, gentle lines, something fragile and honest. "You like this one?" I asked, surprised. She smiled, slow and thoughtful. "It feels real." Like it wasn't made to impress anyone. Something in her words stayed with me. Mara came back often. Sometimes she bought nothing at all, just wandered through the gallery after hours while I closed. We talked about art, then about books, then about life. She told me she worked in finance, surrounded by deals and negotiations where affection was often transactional. I told her about growing up, believing love had to be earned by being useful, by being pleasing. One night, as rain streaked the glass windows, she stayed late. The gallery was quiet, the city muffled by the storm. "Can I ask you something?" she said softly. I nodded. "Do you ever feel like people only want what you can give them, not who you are?" Her honesty caught me off guard. I felt my guard lower too. All the time, our eyes met and the air shifted. It wasn't sudden or aggressive. It was gentle, like two truths recognizing each other. She reached out, hesitating, giving me time to pull away. I didn't. When she kissed me, it was slow and careful, as if she was asking permission with every heartbeat. Her lips were warm, tender, nothing rushed. The world outside disappeared, the money, the deals, the expectations. There was only us, standing between art and silence, discovering something fragile and rare. I pulled back first, breathless. "This can't be about buying something," I said quietly. She smiled, her forehead resting against mine. "That's exactly why it matters." What followed wasn't easy. Mara tried at first to solve everything the way she had been taught, offering gifts, expensive dinners, trips. I stopped her every time. "I don't want to be owned," I told her. "And I don't want you to think love is something you have to pay for." She struggled with that, so did I, but she listened. We learned each other slowly. Walks instead of restaurants. Conversations instead of contracts. Nights where we lay side by side, kissing softly, learning the language of trust. Each kiss wasn't a demand, it was a promise. Each touch said, "I see you." One evening, months later, she returned to the gallery with the same quiet smile. "I want to buy that painting," she said, pointing to the small, overlooked one she loved from the beginning. I raised an eyebrow. "You said it wasn't made to impress." "It's not," she replied. "That's why I want it. It reminds me that not everything valuable is for sale. And not everything worth loving can be owned." When she kissed me that night, it felt deeper, stronger, still gentle, but certain. Love hadn't been purchased. It had been chosen. And in a world where everything seemed to have a price, we proved one thing together. Not everything is for sale.